Hey everybody, it's Lord Magicus, and we're going to play some Mono Blue Devotion in Pioneer today. So if you haven't seen my last video, please go check that out. I have announced that I now have playmats for sale featuring the April Fool's Merfolk in Paint and actually two other ones that I created. So the link is in the description for that. I hope that you like them. I certainly am excited. I ordered some for myself, so I will be showing them off once I get them. Yeah, we'll just get the other shilly stuff out of the way. If you enjoy content that I do on this channel, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave some comments, tell me what you think about it. I am very interested in your feedback. It's the thing that matters more to me than anything else, so by all means, please give me your thoughts. So I was going to play Historic today, but because the changes are not going to take place until later this week for Historic, I'm going to wait to do that on Thursday, and instead we're going to play Pioneer today. So I want to try something different for Pioneer. We're going to play a more tempo-oriented version of this deck, just a little bit. So for today, we're actually playing a bunch of flash stuff. We've got Brineborn Cutthroat. So it gets bigger when we cast more flash stuff. Spectral Sailor and Siren Storm Tamer, both 1-drops, which is something the deck sorely needs. I've included some Harbinger of the Tides, which can also be cast at flash speed, and it'll go nicely alongside the Omen, the Trickster, and even the Brazen Borrower here. So, and of course we have our Wizard Retort. So I think there's a reasonable way that we can make this thing a significant threat on its own. And it also gives us more things to do. If we want to pass the turn with counter magic up, this Brineborn Cutthroat is a very significant threat in like a control mirror, because like I said, every turn we can just pass and not do anything, and this just threatened to make this bigger every time. So we also have the Ley Line of Anticipation, where when we get to start with it, like that makes this even better. So hopefully that's going to work out. The Storm Tamer will help us protect our stuff a little bit more. A lot of times, stuff like Master Waves or even like this Cutthroat is going to be a little bit weak because we can't. We're tapping a lot of mana to like play that and make it bigger. In this case, so keeping up 1 is a lot easier to protect it. So hopefully that's going to be fine. Other than that, the flash stuff also has synergy with Gadwick, so it means we can deploy Gadwick and use all of our flash spells to tap down bigger creatures and try to win races like that. So we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, the sideboard's kind of the same as before. The Annuls and the Mystical Disputes, just there's a lot of like blue things to counter, like Yorion mirrors that we're gonna go up against. The Yorion decks are all playing like Teferi and Uro, and what are the other ones? Omen of the Sea in every format. So there's plenty of blue things that Dispute's going to be good for, and we have some hate cards against like the Breach deck. We keep the Ashiok against like the Sultai deck if we ever see that. So I think this will be fine. We're going to try this and see how it goes. So let's go. All right, event tickets. Yeah, I wanna do this. Let's play our match. Hopefully this will be like a little bit more aggressive than the version of this deck that we normally play. It's got like a bit more of a tempo-y plan to it, where we can definitely get in with like Brineborn Cutthroat and put a lot of pressure on the board, but also still like hold back and play that like big dumb stupid bullshit route with Nykthos and Master Waves and that sort of nonsense. So alright, let's play. I'm doing a lot of stuff today. It's crazy. We are on the draw. Let's click on our Yorion here. Seems like a reasonable hand. It's fine enough. You have Storm Tamer, and then we can hold up either Retort or Trickster. No, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, and I don't know if I mentioned here, remember Wizard, so that this actually enables turn 2 Retort if we need it. Alright, so this looks like we're going to see some nonsense out of their deck. Okay, Bushwhacker is not the end of the world. I'm happy to trade this Storm Tamer with this guy. We'll just cast Trickster to slow them down a little bit this turn. That could have been way worse. Like, they could have chained in, like, multiple Burning Trees in a row. Oh, yeah, let's play our Trickster right now and just stop. I don't want to get attacked this turn. Well, that's scary. Alright, well, pass. So we're going to hold up this Wizard's Retort for the next thing that they cast, and I'm going to trade this Trickster with this Burning Tree. Means we're going to take a fair bit of damage, for sure, but it is what it is. And hopefully the last two cards in their hand are not good. Okay, so we have some choices here. We could either play Gadwick for one, or we could play Thassa's Oracle. I'm kind of the opinion we should play Gadwick right now. That's actually helpful. Okay, so they stomped us, yeah. Bone Crusher is gonna hurt. We don't have a good way to deal with this Renoas just yet. Probably need, like, Brazen Borrower for this thing. Or just, like, flash creatures to tap it down with Gadwick would be good. Nope, we can't block this, so... Oh, well, that's probably the answer to our question here, right? Wait, why? Why did I do that? No, I don't want to play that. I wanted to play the Nykthos so I could play Oracle and then... Oh, fuck me. Alright. This is terrifying. So, how do I fix this? I don't know if I can. So, they can make this thing an 8-power creature. Alright, I guess we'll attack and we're going to play Yorion, I guess. I don't think they're going to block. I mean, it would have been better if we drew a flash creature. Oh my god. Okay, no, we're good. So, no, this is fine because we can use Yorion to effectively untap Gadwick here. Just, I can't believe I didn't play Nykthos. That was stupid. I'm off to a bad start here already. Next turn we can play Oracle plus Master of Waves. Well, that's not great. I think we actually need to have like a flash creature start tapping some of these things down now. Because this gives them trample too. I guess Brazen Borrower would be the draw that we want. Ugh. Okay, so they choose haste. That's an interesting attack here. I could take 5, but I can kill off both of these things. Hope that this is going to work. Well, that's bad. I don't think that does enough, because next turn they have no cards in hand, but they're going. So we're going to have to block this, and we have to. If they draw a land, they're going to make this an 8-power creature, so we have to be able to soak up 8 damage here. Oh fuck! All right, so probably can. This thing doesn't get trample itself, right? So let's see if I play Oracle. So that's 4. Merfolk Trickster is the one we want on top. Problem is that I can't actually do anything with it right now. Okay, so Oracle can block here, and then like I don't know. I have to throw a ton of things in front of this in order to not die right now. So I guess that's his 5. Yeah, that's 6, and I have to not do anything. They have to not draw a burn spell though. Like another Bone Crusher Giant just kills us. They play a forest, so they can double pump it here. Five, 6. So if I block with the Oracle here, they can just do that. So we have to put a token here. 7, 8. So we, I mean, I guess that's how we do this, right? Yeah, because they can pump it twice. So even if they do that and they give it 8 power, and then we still have enough here where we don't die from trample. And then this thing theoretically might not be able to do anything. Okay. Yep. So we have to leave 2 back for this at the very least, so 1, 2. So I can draw 2 cards off of Gadwick and still be safe. Okay, those are not irrelevant. The Storm Tamer actually could save us right now. We can still chump block this thing. It's probably safest to play this because this keeps us from dying to a burn spell, so if they draw like another Bone Crusher Giant, we're gonna lose. I think that's fine. Leave back 1 token to block this thing. I want to keep the devotion from the Oracle alive, so if they draw a land, like, it's not good enough. We draw a creature, I think we still are okay. Alright, so we got there. That was very, very close, but we still managed to pull it out against this deck. So, what do we want against them? The Mystical Dispute. Like, actually, none of these cards are terribly great against them. They're all pretty bad. I think we might just be best off with what we have right now. I think Master of Waves is a huge component of this, so... Alright, well... Storm Tamer actually looked like it was pretty strong there because it saved us from dying to like a top deck Bone Crusher. This is probably fine. We have yeah, actually no, this is very good. We have Leyline, Nykthos, and Master Waves. So, as long as we don't get overrun too early, I think we're fine. Beautiful. I can play the Storm Tamer in their turn. So they can Burning Tree us here. Elvish Mystic, okay, that's fine. So they must have just drawn that. We can set up here for a turn 3 Master of Waves, and that might be good. So let's see, what do we got here? Scavenging is okay, not a big deal. Play Brineborn. Assume they're gonna Bone Crusher it. Yeah, okay. It's not the end of the world. So right now we're only playing stuff for 3 mana, so probably just gonna play Gadwick, so I can get more devotion for Master next turn. Their start is pretty slow, so this is looking pretty good for us, I think. Okay. Yeah, obviously I'm not going to block it. If I put Gadwick in, they can just eat the Cutthroat, so... Why did they not play the Bone Crusher Giant? That's surprising. Maybe they are thinking about using another burn spell? Or do they have something like Collected Company? That might be. Okay, so Coco it is. Oh, that was a really piss poor Collected Company, so we really dodged a bullet on that one. Okay, so how does this work here? We have 6 devotion. I could play the Storm Tamer, but if I do, then I don't have the ability to hold this up. I don't know if that matters though, because this is just free devotion then, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could just, you know what? I could just play Omen of the Seas and Master off of this. That's probably fine. I don't need to get greedy here. Let's play Omen first. Maybe we draw something that matters here. Tap down the Bushwhacker. I don't think I need more. Actually, let's see. I actually played Nykthos this turn, so drawing another land's not helpful right now. But this is pretty strong. So I have the option to either tap something down with the Siren, or I can, you know, use this Siren to protect its creature. So what's going on here? Okay, Clothis, that's not really that big a deal. I think you're dead. Yeah, okay, we win the match. Excellent. So our tempo version's able to beat the green-red aggro deck. That's neat. And that was not a very long match either, so we're only at like 20 minutes, right? And that's plus our intro. It was fast. It's good. Those are the matches I like. You know, they don't take like 3 hours to play. And there's plenty of those matches in Pioneers we found out before. So I think last time we were almost like 4 hours for a league. Oh my god. Just at that's brutal. Like, just end my life at that point. I don't want to play a league for 4 hours. I cannot handle that. That's too much. Yeah, so I don't know, I think our plan looked pretty strong there, so I'm happy. Come on, let's get it. I want to get into our another match. Where is everybody in the queue here? Let's go. All the flash stuff makes Gadwick for 0 actually look like a much more sane play, because now we have ways to take advantage of his tap effect, so it's not a big deal if we don't draw a bunch of cards off of the first one. And we actually have 1-drop plays now. That's actually cool. So we have the Spectral Sailors as well, which means that if we have Nykthos mana, we can always dump it into that to draw cards, so that's fine. It doesn't quite have the same synergy with like Yorion to blanket that like the Witching Well does, but it can also attack and it has flash, so that's definitely fun. And still, yeah, it still draws cards. So like instead of drawing 2 for 4 mana, you draw 1 for 4 mana. But you can end up drawing more than 1 card if the game goes late enough. Oh yeah, if the game goes on long enough, then it can end up giving you more cards than the Witching Well does too. So maybe there's, you know, it might be worth it in the end, especially if we're abusing flash synergies in this deck. Why? 2 minutes in this queue? Alright, finally, here we go. Let's go. Come on, opponent. Wake up. Okay, we are on the draw against Boise. 60 card deck. That's the first thing I'm always looking at now, is how many cards do they have in their deck. Because you know that they're looking at us and you're seeing 80 cards, so like they already know that they're up against Yorion. Come on. Opponent! You want to go first, I'm sure. So just click that you're going first so we can get this going. Alright. Show you my companion. Well, we cannot keep this. We only have 1 land. They mulled to 6, we're mulliganing to 6. And they have not shown us a companion. This is fine. So what do we put on the bottom here? I'm kind of torn. I think maybe Siren Stormtamer is the thing that goes in the bottom. Because I really want to curve up into this Master of Waves, which means I need to have enough lands to do that. And so, yeah, look, I'm looking at like, you know, Cutthroat into Gadwick into Master, and then just have a bunch of Devotion for Master of Waves, and hopefully that's good enough. Ugh. So they mulled to 5, so what do they got here? Watery Grave, oof, okay. Well, we drew another land, so there is that. Question is, are they gonna like make us discard a spell? This could be like Dimir Inverter. It looks very much like that. Jace. I'm not a fan of Jace. Stupid Jace butt face. Alright, pass. I'll flash in Brineborn in their turn. Which means they probably do have Fatal Push, and they might Fatal Push one of these things. It's gonna suck, but alright, we gotta do what we gotta do. Yeah. Come on. Okay, Brineborn. It's not a card they normally expect to see in a Yorion deck. So I expect they're going to use a piece of removal in this thing. I want them to use a removal before I play the Gadwick. It looks like they're not going to. Alright, so they're going to hold the Fatal Push for the 3-drop here. Alright, well I still want them to do it so that I can deploy Master Waves next turn. I guess this could be the Sultai deck, but I think that it's got to be Inverter because of the choked estuary. I have no idea if I pronounced that right. I'm also not going to show them the Rivulet yet because I don't want them to know about it until it's too late. But okay, they're going to... No Fatal Push, so that's surprising. What does this mean here? If you have like Inverter of Truth, you just lose if you just cast it this turn. When you cast Inverter of Truth, I'm gonna play Rivulet and just like exile your, or yeah, just make you lose like the 2 cards in your deck. So yeah, Inverter is actually, if they cast it, that's a free win for us this turn. But probably not gonna happen. Maybe they're trying to set up for dig through time. Hero's Downfall, okay. That's interesting. Play this Leyline of Anticipation. This Jace is going to flip, and I want to be able to play Master around this Hero's Downfall when it does inevitably flip. Plus now we can start using these to trigger Brineborn, so Jace is going to flip here. So it is Inverter, so he discards an Inverter. That's interesting. Okay, you Thoughtseize me. So you see this Rivulet now. Now you have to actually be very careful. Like, what are you going to do about this thing? You cannot Thoughtseize away the Rivulet, and now you have to play around this for the rest of the game. Because if your plan was to just, like, slam Inverter, and then... Yeah, I don't know, It's tight because your window for like this working is actually pretty small. With Leyline, we can hold this up for until their end step each turn. So finally, we get to see this card actually do the thing that it's supposed to be doing. We took Thassa. Alright, that's reasonable. Because I guess they assume they have the Hero's Downfall, or maybe they have like a Fatal Push in their hand or something. They're not worried about Master right now. That's fair. Yep. They're going to use Jace to keep this thing under control. So I guess the question is, you like, what are you doing here? I guess dig through time, right? Like, that seems to be what they're trying to set up for. Is dig through time, exile their graveyard, but yeah, this rivulet makes it so hard because now, like, how do they beat this thing? Anytime they exile their deck, they're in a lot of danger. All we have to do is just hold up mana. And I'm probably going to have to play this Master Waves in the end step and hope that it's going to do something. I could also play Yorion on the end step. That's a reasonable option. You know what? Like, okay, so rivulet. I guess, yeah, we can play Yorion at instant speed too. But I think what's going to happen, I'm going to play Master Waves, get some tokens, force them to have removal for Master. If not, they're going to get hit in the face with it a bunch. And then if they ever do go for like to try to use Hero's Downfall on it, then we can cast Yorion and Blink Master. Everything that we do can be on their turn. What are you doing here? I'm gonna cast dig through time, I'm assuming. Okay. Oh, they don't even have Hero's Downfall now. That's good. They might find, you know, something now that... Yeah, I'm not willing to tap out just yet. So one thing that we should also be concerned about, maybe they're going to just try to get 6 mana so they can go Oracle plus Inverter all in one go. Well, it's not going to be this turn, but it's going to be soon, so... I am also considering trying to use this Thassa's Oracle to find a counterspell. It can dig fairly deep to find it. Please just cast Inverter of Truth. Okay, so they're casting an Oracle. That's surprising. Maybe that means their hand is really bad. They discarded an Inverter, so I have to assume they have another one in hand. And I also have to assume they picked like a land as one of the cards. So if they're burning an Oracle here, what does that mean? Does that mean they have like Jace? Then maybe their plan is to go Oracle into Jace, but like that's also still probably losing to the Rivulet, right? I don't know. It's tough. I'm not sure exactly what their plan is, but I think that right now we're in not a terrible spot. Okay, sure. So I kind of feel like maybe Oracle here is the go. It feels like Master Waves is just going to get Fatal Pushed if I play it. So they cracked a Fabled Pasture this turn, so I'm going to play the Thassa's Oracle. So yeah, they have some interesting choices to make here. I'm not deploying Master Waves in the face of a Fatal Push because they just burned their fetch on it. I want to wait until I can play it and be sure that I'm not going to, one, lose the game, and two, I need the protection from this, but also I need to protect this from push. So I think we're going to hold off for this and try to wait till we can have a better turn where protecting with Yorion is a better idea. Alright, so can we find a counterspell? We find Brazen Borrower. That's actually pretty good. This means if they go for the Jace route, then this actually can beat Jace. I'm going to put Brazen Borrower on top. That's fine. I gotta keep Jace in check because them getting Jace up to 9 counters is theoretically a way to win the game, so I don't want to give them that option. Borrower is our way of beating Inverter plus Jace, whereas Rivulet is our way of beating Inverter plus Oracle. They have to have 6 mana in 1 turn for that, though. Okay, that's fine. They are having trouble finding mana. That's a good sign. Alright, so here's a good point. Let's play Master. So they did have a Fatal Push. So we successfully dodged that. So you have an answer for Master of Waves. So right now it's going to make 5 tokens, which means that's probably going to take over the game by itself. I think I can kill Jace here, right? They can block 1 token. Attacking them is an option, but I really don't want... I don't want them to be able to reuse that Fatal Push. Oh, you know what? No, okay, so the problem is that if I... Okay, so the Revolt is also an option. So maybe here is a good opportunity to just attack them and try to win that way. Because this way the Revolt's not going to do anything to get rid of Master. Oh, come on! That was a mistake. Alright, well... Fuck. I guess if they play Fatal Push, I have to respond with Yorion now. Oh, they don't have Push. That's good. I thought I attacked them. Instead I burned it all attacking Jace. Damn it. I can just bounce this, right? Actually, I think I'm going to cast Brazen Borrower. Because again, I don't want to give them the Revolt for free. Okay, that's enough. So we did end up winning this game. We had to play pretty tight though. Like, I don't think I didn't want to attack Jace. I wanted to attack them, but this ended up working regardless. So we want Mystical Dispute for this deck for sure. And I don't really think the rest of this is terribly relevant. I think it's just Dispute that matters. Master Waves in general is actually pretty weak against their deck because they have tons of ways to kill it and it requires us to tap out more often than not, so I'm going to side Master out. But I think everything else is fine. Cutthroat actually is really good too because we want to play mostly at flash speed, and Cutthroat is a very flash speed card. So let's do it like this. We'll just have lots of counter magic interaction for their deck and just win with a tempo plan. Alright, come on, let's go! This is a long game one. This is a good 20 minutes. Come on, any day now. I don't want this to drag on. Like, maybe they're not familiar with like how they need to sideboard against us. I'm also leaving in Harbinger just because Harbinger can still be cast at flash speed. So even if we want to just jam 4 mana at end of turn, we can still play it like that. I really don't want to tap out on my turn if I don't have to. I'm willing to leave in Gadwick just because Gadwick is a tempo card, which means he synergizes with our flash stuff, and then occasionally if we have like Leyline out, then maybe we can just draw a bajillion cards at the end of their turn. But no, Master, I just don't believe in Master in this match. So, you know, Collective Brutality and like, what is it? Fatal Push, and I think there's yeah, the Hero's Downfall we saw. Like, they are not really scared of Master in general. So yeah, I'm much more interested in trying to fight over the important spells with counters. But also, you know, our like little 1/1 flyer dinks are not irrelevant either. It can just poke in there repeatedly until we can kill them. So stuff like Storm Tamer and Spectral Sailor are actually good. And Storm Tamer in particular because it can counter Thoughtseize. Opponent, let's go. Wake up. You have 10 seconds left. I'm gonna bring it down right all the way to 2 minutes, huh? Okay, well, opponent, I hope you got it in on time because the clock is up. It's time to start the match. Or game 2 at least, so let's see what we got. Any day now. Alright. Choose it to play first. This hand is fine. We're going to keep this. We have Leyline, Nykthos, and some counter magic and things to do with it. This is a great hand. As long as we don't get stuck on 2 lands, then I think we'll be fine. We do have to be somewhat careful because we don't have another way. We need another blue source to put Thassa's Oracle in play, but I think we have a little bit of time to find it. I'm not willing to mulligan this. This is too close to ideal for us, so. And also, burning Mystical Dispute on like a Jace is perfectly fine in my opinion. Probably a really good draw for us would be Ipnu Rivulet. It fixes our blue mana and gives us a way to interact with them that they can't really do much about. Look at our time. Like we barely used like 4 minutes and some change. They're at like 13 minutes off their clock so far. So you can tell who's been burning all the time in this match so far. I would like to keep this. Looks like Thoughtseize is going to happen. Okay, sure, you Thoughtseize us. And probably he's taking Mystical Dispute. That would be my assumption. Especially if you have like turn 2 Jace, you really want to take the Dispute. If they don't take Dispute, that means they definitely don't have Jace in their hand, so... Yeah, okay. I mean, that's like the correct choice like every time, I think. Pass. We'll play Sailor at the end of their turn. Yeah, you're stupid. Nope, Thoughtseize. I guess let's play Sailor. Okay, take whatever you want. You see, we picked up another stupid bear. I don't know if it's correct to, like, double Thoughtseize me right here. Like, this seems kind of weak, actually. You already know I don't... Or, like, last turn, like, I could only have at max 1 counterspell in my hand, so... I think you'd want to wait at least a turn or two to see if I draw another one. Well, I mean, we're definitely playing that so we can get our Harbinger out. That's a fantastic draw. Oh, this is also beautiful. And now if they try to go after my Harbinger, I can just protect it with Storm Tamer if I really want to. This is like a 2-mana dive down right now. Casting Inverter is a game loss, so... Why would you do that? Do you not know what Ipnu Rivulet does? You have 3 cards in your graveyard, which means I'm going to mill you out and you're going to die. They're going to learn the hard way. Alright, well... I'm sorry it has to be like this, opponent. That's fine. Actually, I needed blue mana for that. Oops. No, this is still okay. So... Do you realize the error of your ways now, opponent? Has the message been sent? You have no cards in your deck. You're going to lose on your turn, but... Yeah, I don't think this matters anyway. You're just kind of dead here. Loses because of drawing a card with an empty library. You saw this was in play! I don't know why you would play Inverter when you see this is right here. Like, that's just throwing the game away for nothing. Alright, well, they learned the hard way, so we are 2-0 in this league so far. So far, yeah, tempo blue deck actually seemed pretty good. Alright, so I am going to take a quick break here, and then we will be back for round 3. So everybody, I'll be back. Just give me a minute or two here. See you soon. Alright, here we go. We're back here. So, let me just get this back up here. Hey, everybody. Alright. Alright, round 3. Let's go. We're just under an hour in so far. So, we're actually moving a lot quicker than last time. I don't know. That was just like a total blunder on the opponent's part, so... Maybe it's the first time they've seen that tech. Could be. Look at our boy Benny Hills up here, 24 undefeated trophies. Like, how do you have like the time to do this? Wow. Alright, well. Alright, let's go. Round 3, we're starting. So we're up against another Yorion deck. And we are on the play. This hand's fine. We'll keep it. This looks like a pretty normal hand for our deck, so nothing like particularly busted, but it's solid. Come on. The nice thing is we can counter a Teferi on turn 3 because we are on the play, so that helps. But surely they're going to be playing Teferis in their deck. It cannot be that hard to decide this. Just let's go. You know what? While I'm waiting here, I'm going to adjust this fan because once again it's getting warm in here and need the air in order to not die. So they kept 7 cards. Okay, excellent. So pass. That's a little bit better. I have an air conditioner in here, but it is turned off because it makes too much noise when I'm recording this, so we're just relying on a fan to do the job for us. Oh, beautiful. Alright. Let's see what we can find with this Oracle. Thassa seems pretty good. I guess the problem is, like, I don't want to tap out necessarily to play Thassa. I'm going to take the land. Because I think just getting to 5 mana to play Yorion of our own is fine. And also, even just getting to 4 lands in order to play Master Waves is fine. Sure, Omen of the Sea. Like, Omen of the Sea is something I would have probably kept on top. Alright. Know what pain feels like. Just deploy a Trickster, that's fine. Okay, Fatal Push, I mean, that's okay. I'm not worried about it. Slow and steady wins the race. Just keep something devastating from resolving and we'll be fine. Which means their deck is certainly playing Kaya, Oath of Kaya, so that's something that we probably need to counter if they play it. Might just flash in a Brazen Borrower if they don't do anything again. 2 cards in the bottom, that means they're probably digging for a land, so let's see, do they play one? Well, we do find Hollowed Fountain. Helpful. Alright, let's play... Let's play Thassa. Because if they have removal, they're definitely, like, not burning it on Thassa's Oracle, I don't think. They're gonna wait until they can kill Brazen Borrower. Yeah, Supreme Verdict kind of sucks, but we still have Thassa down, so it's not the end of the world. I guess we want a land here so that we can play Master and hold up the Wizard's Retort. Sure. This is fine so far. I mean, they have 5 cards in hand, which is kind of scary, but I guess we're kind of hoping that they just like tap out big. Yeah, that's something worth countering. We still might have Oath of Kaya. Trial of Ambition. Okay, that's actually fine. That's beautiful. We can sacrifice a token very easily. Alright, Thassa, find something to turn yourself on, please. That's not going to do it. You know, a casting Yorion wouldn't have done anything just yet, so let's attack first, and then we'll play Yorion. Get more tokens. There we go. The chances that they have another verdict are not terribly great, I think, so. Maybe. Oh, they're just gonna cast their own Yorion. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I guess if we find like a Merfolk Trickster, they're kind of dead, aren't they? It might not even matter, right? If I can wake up Thassa, that would be enough. You can make us sacrifice a token. But I think this is going to be the turn. We have to do something this turn. Oh no! Alright. Master Waves is dead. Sorry. There is a spider currently crawling on my wall here, so that is why my attention is kind of gone at the moment. Alright, let me see what we're gonna look here. I need to deal with this for a second. It's not the worst. Alright. Excuse me for one moment. I have to do something about this spider. Come on. Don't be like this. I really do not want the spider crawling around my room right now. That is the last thing I need to be worried about while I am playing a league. Come on, get on this stupid thing. I don't want to like kill it. I just want to take it outside. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, wait. I think I got it. Hold on, I gotta turn the light on here. Nope. Okay, mission accomplished. There's no more spider in this room. Oh, God. Alright, well. Alright. It's fine. Alright, it's outside safely. Alright. Is Spectral Sailor what we want here? We can get Sailor and draw a card with it. I don't know if that's going to do enough. I mean, it's not the worst thing to draw here. Alright, so yeah. Now this is an interesting choice. If we play Sailor, we can use it, draw a card, and then if we draw a 2-drop, like, that's not bad. I guess I'm gonna keep it on top. That's also not bad now. Alright. This is not a good state though. We're kind of falling behind here. This Yorion is a problem, and if Teferi ever comes down, it's gonna bounce this and just blink a bunch of stuff, so. Hopefully that we don't need any more excitement. Remember when I said that this is like the card that I hate more than anything else in all of Magic the Gathering? That's surprising. I would have thought that bouncing Yorion and recasting it for sure would be the play. Then you could like blink the trial and make me sacrifice the Sailor. That would be oh god. Alright, well, I guess we're just casting Gadwick and refilling our hand with it. So we have 7 mana here. Alright, I guess. Draw 4 cards. I don't know, I guess we'll choose Teferi. Fuck you, Teferi. Send you a message. Alright. But it's still like very hard to outgrind this deck. They're definitely like in their end game phase at this point. They can actually so what do they have here? They don't actually have a creature in their graveyard to reanimate with this thing just yet. There are no Planeswalker. This is up to 2. It's not going to be... Yeah, I don't think they can deal with this. Or they're not going to be able to get Teferi back just yet, so... It does mean if we try to kill it this turn, then it's, you know, they're just going to get it back that way, so... Gideon, ugh, I don't like that. Okay. We got to go after the opponent here. Okay, so we have some options, right? I could play Gadwick and draw a ton more cards. This Gideon is going to be a problem for sure, though. Well, no matter what we do, Storm Tamer is free, so... Alright, we'll still send the message. I think I have to attack Gideon here. You know what? No, if I attack Teferi, it keeps it at 1, which means I can kill it with a flyer. Which I need to do. Guess let's cast Brineborn Cutthroat as well. I don't know. Fuck you, Gideon. We're gonna tap you down. Brineborn is like very useless against Teferi though. So here we can just like, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could draw 2 cards off of this thing if we really want to. That's probably not a bad play. So Elspeth Conquers Death doesn't end up doing anything, because there's nothing for it to reanimate, fortunately. Okay, they're just using Gideon to keep Gadwick in check. That's fine. If they're not going very aggressive with Gideon, that's actually good for us, because that gives us an opportunity to kill Teferi, and then we can start using Gadwick to tap down their attackers. Okay, they can Thought Seize me in the draw step. I guess that's fine. The thing is, Teferi's gonna die, and like we're still gonna be able to do stuff here. Excellent. Okay. So we're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 devotion right now. I'm kind of wondering if I should have used the Nykthos first. This is going to limit us a little bit in what we can do, but I think it's fine. We're actually pretty close to killing them, so that's worth noting. Oath of Kaya. Ugh, I'm not really a fan of this. But you know what? That's okay still. We can counter it using the Storm Tamer if we need to. They gotta be careful because they're actually, yeah, they're in danger, I think. I'm killing the Brineborn Cutthroat. I think that's okay if that dies, right? I could sacrifice the Storm Tamer to protect the Cutthroat. Because this is going to give me 3, 4, 5, 8 from this 9. So we have 10 mana to work with. You know what? I think I'd rather keep the Cutthroat right now. I want them to stay at 8 life. Because we can potentially kill them at that point. So they might have to... They concede it from the game. Why? You could use Gideon to make an emblem, so I have to kill him. Okay, well... Maybe they just figured that I had too much card advantage at that point. Whatever. We're not going to complain. We're going to take it, alright? We are going to take it and we're going to like it. Alright, so... Let's get these Mystical Disputes in here. This is like the card that really helps us with this match. And... I think... probably, like, I don't know. I think Master Waves is probably the thing that comes out. It's clunky. They have things that can kill it. And we have to tap out to play it, and I really don't like tapping out versus these kind of decks. Generally, versus Control Master is not the card that you want. You just clean swap them for Mystical Disputes. I think that's fine. Alright. This is actually pretty good. We'll keep it. We get a basic and play tapped. That's fine. That's actually very helpful, because we will be able to counter Teferi now. No. Turn off auto yields. I don't want to yield through my entire turn. You're going to push it. Okay. Well, that means we're not going to counter Teferi without Mystical Dispute now, so... Another land is sort of fine, though. Alright, so we just need them not to have it on turn 3. It's an 80-card deck, which means obviously they have, like, 3 Teferis in their hands. That's how that works, right? Every time that, you know, the Yorion deck wants to cast Teferi, they always have it. So I'll make it so they have to bounce the Oracle in order to, like, do stuff. I think Brazen Borrower is fine on top. Thassa is also an option. So we're gonna go what? There's actually a difficult choice here. I think we're gonna put Brazen on top. We'll redeploy Oracle. Oh, they're just gonna take it up. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that actually probably is for their best, so. And now, I guess the thing that sucks is if they have, like, Supreme Verdict. I could Petty Theft it, but I think I'd rather keep that for right now. I'm going to play Omen of the Sea, because I want to find another land. Oh, those are both actually pretty good cards. I don't know. I think I want the Nykthos, because then it lets me play Petty Theft plus Wizard's Retort next turn. If they try to replay Teferi. Maybe. It might. As long as they don't kill the Oracle. I mean, there is a possibility the Oracle's going to die, though. Or Trial... Yeah, like, this is terrifying. They can just kill off Oracle now. Yep. Which means I have to wait at least one more turn to do this, so... They have the combo online, unfortunately. I need Mystical Dispute. Brineborn's not quite what I need here. Alright, pass. Now the thing that's gonna suck though is now Yorion could theoretically get online with their engine. He plays a land, plays Yorion. Okay, so maybe we're okay. We're not going for it yet. Oh no! They can take my Wizard Retort now. They took Gadwick, so yeah, I guess the Thoughtseize really hurt. Okay, well, we're fucked now. Alright. Those instant speed Thoughtseizes are a bitch, and this is once again a game where it's like dominated by like Teferi coming down unchallenged. Fuck you, Teferi! You are the single worst part of Magic the Gathering, bar none. And I mean that with all of my heart and soul. This is the... You know what? I guess maybe I could have played Yorion there, right? I actually did have 5 Devotion. I got so fucking upset at this card, like I'm not even paying attention to the stuff that I have. What are you bouncing back to my hand? Oh, you're bouncing your Oath of Kaya, of course. I'm gonna kill my Brineborn Cutthroat. Fine. This Wizard Retort is useless as long as Teferi's in play. And I'm probably gonna get like, I don't know, I don't know what's gonna happen here, but it's probably not gonna be pleasant. Alright, let's at least get some value out of ours before they start doing stupid shit with theirs. I think we want bottom, top. Sailor is good here because we have tons of mana to throw into it. I guess top. Maybe the next try we can use Brazen Borrower plus Retort, and we'll do something. Trial of Ambition's kind of a problem if they do that. Leyline, I mean, if they bounce Leyline, that's actually fine. I guess what are they going to do here? Play another Teferi and bounce Yorion? I'm not actually that bothered if they do that. Because that just means I get to draw even more cards. I think they plus it. That seems... Really? Okay. Oh, what did I do? I should have played the fucking Spectral Sailor. I had a window. Oh, come on, Frank. What are you doing? Fuck. Such a... I keep screwing up versus this because I just keep getting so far off tilt with this thing. Alright. How do I beat this? I can draw like all the cards in the universe if I really want to. I can just play Yorion and Spectral Sailor and just hope that that's fine. No, I'm gonna bounce it again. I'm not ready to throw away a Nykthos just yet. I need to have more devotion in play. Okay, this is fine. Guess I'm discarding Omen of the Sea. I don't need it. So we have way more cards than he does, so maybe like we're... You know, if I could just stop fucking up for 5 seconds, we might be able to claw our way back into this game. But I need Teferi to stop fucking turning off my instant speed shenanigans. What are you looking for? I don't get it. They don't know that I have a counterspell in hand right now. You're cycling. Are they trying to find Narset to try to grind me out like that? Sure. That's not the one I'm concerned about right now. Okay, so we still have a pretty, like, decent chance here. Let's cast Brazen Borrower. This is fine. Untap. I have 4 devotion in play right now. How does this work here? I really want to redeploy this Ley Line of Anticipation, but I can't do it just yet. Guess let's attack first. Could play Harbinger of the Tides, right? And then I have... How much stuff can I do at instant speed then? I actually have a fair bit I can do. Alright, so... Yeah, it means if I want to use this Nykthos, I need to keep at least these 2 untapped. And I need to keep these 3 untapped for this. I can flash in Harbinger at instant speed, though. So, yeah, okay, so one option I have is activate 2 of these Nykthos, play Harbinger of the Tides, then I can play Wizard's Retort for 2 mana, and then flash in Spectral Sailor. Okay. I want to counter Teferi. That's the thing that I'm most concerned about right now. Actually, if they play Yorion, though, I'd probably counter that. That's probably worth it. Trial of Ambition. I'm going to sacrifice the Harbinger of the Tides, obviously. The tempo plan keeps us alive a little bit longer. Oath of Kaya. Oh my god, I hate this thing so much. Yeah, okay. Sure, they can kill off Borrower finally. If they don't do anything, I'm just going to flash in Brazen Borrower. Interesting. Oh, okay. They're turning their Oath of Kaya into another removal spell. God damn it. I have 7 mana. It's not enough to play Yorion and still hold this up. However, 7 mana is enough to play Leyline of Anticipation and hold up Wizard's Retort. Now this, again, adds devotion to the board. So what do they have? They have 1 card left in hand. It has to be Teferi, right? That's the one that's left. I don't think they discarded it. I don't think it's that one anyway. Yeah, okay. Counterspell. One card left. What is it? I'm gonna... Yorion, okay. I'm gonna counter your Yorion with mine, so... I gotta hurry up though, I'm at like 5 minutes left. Now I have to sacrifice Sailor, but I'm gonna play Yorion on my turn and then blink both of these Omen of the Seas. Okay, so 4 mana, right? We want bottom, top, bottom, bottom. I guess we are casting Gadwick right now because they're gonna Thoughtseize it away. I definitely have to play faster now. If I can draw like literally anything though, I can start like killing him fast. I can start tapping down this Yorion. No, I'm not gonna block that because I feel like you're gonna Oath of Kaya my Yorion. Oh, they're gonna choose odd. Pass. At the end of their turn, I'm gonna start scrying. Sure. I need like a big thing. So we only have 3 minutes. I want to try to win this game because I don't know if I'm gonna win a game 3. Sure. Pass. The defenders don't really worry me. I need something better. I need like Thassa or something that can actually like kill him. Or Gadwick. Gadwick might be enough. I'm trying to focus here. I have to be quick about how I'm passing. We're both just like drawing tons of lands right now. So he's trying to dig us both into something. I can't even like look to see what he's been discarding. Just lands. Alright, what do we got? Oh, come on. This is all useless now. I need, like, Gadwick so I can draw a bajillion cards and try to kill him. He's running out of time as well, so... Oh no! Alright, well, still need Gadwick, but I have to play the ley line just in case he... just to keep the devotion on the table, I guess. So... Alright, come on. Now they can resolve whatever they want, like, pretty much unhampered. Come on, Gadwick! Where are you? I need you! That'll do. Nykthos is useless right now. I can't do anything. Yeah, sure. No. Turn off auto yields. They're gonna make me discard Brazen Borrower. At least I can play this. I don't know if we can win in time. I have to like, we're still like about 2.5 minutes behind right now. And now, oh god, now we're fucked. Now Narset Lock is online. Fatal push is bad. You're not going to do this until my turn now. This effectively just says I have to discard a card every turn. He's got to find a way to win the game, though. That's for sure. This is coming down to the wire here, so. Moment of the Sea. Yeah, that's good. I think he's going to find a way to end the game before we do, though, unfortunately. That's terrifying. That definitely has the potential to kill us. I think we're dead. We can just safely F6 through every turn for the rest of the game. They're going to bounce this thing back with Teferi so that way they can deal 4 more damage to us. Alright, well, you have 2 minutes to kill me. I believe that you can do it. I'm trying to equalize on time here, so. I'm just mashing the 6 button. Why does it keep asking me? I just like I said F6. Gideon just has to attack, but alright, so we're ahead on time. Like, do we have a game 3 to play? Is that, I don't know, but we ended with 33 seconds left. Oh my god, we actually do have to play a game 3 here. We're gonna probably win on time. Literally, like, none of these game actions are important. We just have to, like, not die. Okay, we win the match on time. I guess they realized that, like, I had more time and, like, you know, I could just F6 the whole match and, like, still win that way, so. Fuck. Alright. So our plan to try to grind out game 2 ended up being successful, even though we kind of lost control of the board state. Like, winning game 1 and then dragging out game 2 long enough was a winning plan, so. And that was also with like the interruption of the spider in the middle of that match. I don't know. Well, okay, I'll take it, whatever. These Yorion matches are just like miserable. And I don't think the companion change is going to do anything to it. I don't know, I guess we'll see, but it just, like, look at that point. Like, at any point, did it really look like paying 3 mana to put Yorion in his hand was going to ever actually be a significant problem for them? No, it wasn't. So, this puts us at 3-0 so far, so this is good. This tempo version looks like it's promising. We are on the play versus Moopa Troopa 7. So, let's see. Do they have a companion? Does not look like it. Mulligan. So we are on the play. This hand is keepable, I think. I think we're going to put a Master of Waves on the bottom. I could actually put a Gadwick on the bottom, too. Just slamming multiple Master of Waves might be fine. We're definitely... Okay, so... You know what? Maybe Gadwick. It is tempting to keep Gadwick here, but I feel like if I want to do something, I'd rather have multiple Master Waves be my plan. Storm Tamer makes us look like the tempo deck. Okay, this is Inverter, so actually Master Waves is not going to be very good. We're going to take Thassa's Oracle like 1000% before Storm Tamer can stop it. So we need to draw counter spells, basically. We'll play Islands, alright. Trickster's okay. But we need to draw more lands. Like, lands are the only way that we're going to win this game. Put more pressure on them. Hope that it does something. Okay, land is helpful. The only thing that sucks is they have perfect information about our hand, but can't be helped. The only thing that we can do is just try to aggro them out here because we don't have any interaction. They're just trying to keep their graveyard clear. Okay, that's interesting tech. Rivulet would be an excellent draw. That's sort of fine. Okay, sure. You can hear us downfall that. That's okay. I wonder what this is for. That seems like a really weird card to main deck here. You know, Inverter seems like it's about to happen. Yep. Okay. So I'm not going to play the Brazen Borrower just yet, because they have 2 cards left in the deck, so it gives me another chance to attempt to draw a counterspell. So if they play Thassa's Oracle, I can... Oh, I guess it's not going to matter, because they can just play it again. I guess maybe if they go for Jace, like Jace is the one that we could beat right now. Yeah, that we lose to that, right? Because they can just recast it. Even if we did, like, they still have 4 blue mana, so we lose. Alright. But the good news is that I think that this is a match that we probably are still okay against. Our opening hand was pretty weak, and like we stumbled on mana and interaction, so it is what it is. Like that's gonna happen. Okay, come on, client, let me do a thing. So Master Waves comes out. Mystical Dispute, we want you. If they, like I said, if they went for Jace and they went for +1 with Jace to, like, you know, try to win like that, we could have bounced it with Borrower, but unfortunately it was Oracle with exactly the right mana they needed, so this is fine. We'll keep this. And I think we're prioritizing hands that have Rivulet in them, because Rivulet's like one of our best cards in this match. It makes it very hard for them to combo off and win the game. Dimir Inverter is still a very, very powerful deck in this format. No, this is not a keep. This is a mulligan. This is... Oh, fuck. I guess we're keeping this and just praying. What do I put on the bottom here? I guess Spectral Sailor? This is terrible, but I don't know what other choice we have. We have to keep something, and we may as well keep something that has counterspells in it. Just have to draw lands, but like this looks like, you know, they're just gonna roll over us probably. I don't know, maybe we can, maybe if we draw, like, you know, very, very well, if Thassa is on our side, then we can get there, but I don't have very high hopes for this. Like, yeah, that's terrible. Like, if without another mana, like, there's no way we win. We went from, like, one land unkeepable to, like, 1 land barely keepable. So, it is what it is. Land? Island? Alright, Castle Vantress will do. I can live with that. Suddenly it looks like maybe there's a chance. Our best chance is if they just try to jam it on turn 4. There's like no way that they're going to do that. It seems extremely unlikely. Cycle Sensor, okay. I'm happy that they cycled Sensor, because now it means Trickster's more likely to enter play. Because we're playing around that now. I guess they could have another one, but I still feel like I have to play this Trickster. Because I don't want Fatal Push to take my Wizard's Retort offline. Okay, Sensor. Okay, that's actually very good. Come on, just jam Inverter. This is going to be a very long game. At least we have mana, so if we draw cards, we can actually cast them. That's the benefit here. I think you probably, if you don't need this Fatal Passage, right, like, if you don't need the mana now, you probably want to keep this for Fatal Push. You never know when I'm going to play like Gadwick or Brazen Borrower and you need to push it. Continuing to draw lands is fine though, because we can just get to a point where Yorion is a card. Like, they really don't want to kill off this Storm Tamer. It's just pathetic. However, it is the only creature we have in play, so there's some value in killing it. Ooh, that's helpful. That's something we can easily end step. What are you doing here? Okay, you're just trying to get rid of cards in your grave. I still don't get why you're... Are you just trying to have this to escape to... Like, so that way you can exile your graveyard for Oracle? Alright, well, I still don't think I have a choice. I have to try to exhaust their hand out of stuff, so... Oracle, or Thassa, go for it. Please get there. Okay, that's promising. It's sort of fine, actually, because that gives us a clock. I don't know, it's still a lot of mana that we don't have. I think we still need more land. I want to be able to cast Retort into Disputes. It's really close, though. I'm going to put it in the bottom. I want to draw another land. That's beautiful. No dig through time yet. Interesting. So they're just going to go for this in one turn? Like, how's this going to work? Island. They just played a land and they're passing again. That's cool. I think that's sort of fine. That does let us play Yorion. No, but there's other things I think that are better than that we could draw, so... Okay, well that's like the absolute worst possible thing we could have drawn. Like, any land or any other card would have been better than that. It, literally the one card in our 80 card deck that we did not want to draw is that one. Such is my life. I don't know how it is that we're still in this. Like, what are they trying to accomplish here? They have 6 cards in hand, so, like, obviously, they could just go for this at any point they want. Do they just not have, like, a Thoughtseize or anything? They have to feel terrified. Sure. I'm not going to play it just yet. Play it on the end step. Okay, are you doing something now? Sure. Yes, I would love that on top. Rivulet is now hard. It's difficult for them to play around that. Alright. At the end step, we can attempt Yorion. That's fine. Interesting. So I could try to Mystical Dispute this. They could pay for it, though. Yeah, I guess this is gonna be a thing. How's this gonna work for them? Like, they don't know I have 2 disputes. So if they play Oracle, I can just dispute it and then dispute it again. No, they're not gonna play Oracle, they're gonna play Jace. Ashiok. We have 6. Okay, I'm just gonna counter this. I guess that's fine. We're not... Okay, so at this point in the game, we're not worried about them attacking us. We're just worried about them comboing us. I mean, it's going to be very difficult for them to do it, because... Like... They only have like 2 turns to attack before this Rivulet just like gets them. I mean, maybe they have like Nimble Obstructionist to counter its effect. Yeah, their life total doesn't seem very relevant right now. Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. Okay. I don't know. You have 1 card left in your deck. Is it a counterspell? Cycle Sensor? Okay, so you have 0 cards left in your deck. Do you have another way to draw a card right now? No! They did not! They were just trying to, like, cheat their way into finding an opt or something to win the game like that. So Brazen Borrower did it for us here. Alright, so we're still in this. I don't really want to change anything. I think this is a good plan. Let's keep with it. We had a very shaky mulligan there, and it just barely pulled out at the end. They had 0 cards left, so an opt would have won them the game because they could have played it through Mystical Dispute. So, alright, I choose Yorion. Okay. Let's see, what do we got here? Leyline, and then stuff. Omen might be fine. They kept 7 cards. You know what? I'm going to keep it, because Leyline is a really, really good card in this match. So, I think that Leyline is worth something. Okay, you going to Thoughtseize me here? Okay, that's fine. So I'm not really worried about Thoughtseize right now. I'm just worried about being able to cast everything, and like being able to cast everything at instant speed because of Leyline is fantastic. So they're taking away my ability to dig for counterspells. That's smart. Let's see, what do we get here? Play Island, pass. So they know about these 4 cards. So So I guess if they play like Jace, we're kind of like Jace Vern's Prodigy. That's the one that we're Thoughtseize. Okay, sure. I assume probably Thassa this time. Trickster's easier to deal with. They took Trickster. That's surprising. Maybe it means that they're gonna like try to censor this. I'm not gonna play Thassa into censor. Alright, pass. I mean, they didn't have a third Thoughtseize because they would have just used it right there, I assume. Alright, but we do need to draw something because we don't have any interaction for their combo right now at all. So, yeah, we're on some shaky territory right here. I do have Censor up at the moment, so that's not pleasant. That is a fantastic draw. Play Nykthos. I'm going to pass. Now if they go for Inverter next turn, we actually have an answer to it. Okay, you're going to jam it. I'm going to wait one turn in this Thassa just because, like I said, I don't want to walk into Censor. That's helpful. So what do we're just playing this game again, huh? Where we're just not going to do anything. Alright. Let's send Thassa out. Okay. You waste a dispute, that's fine. That means my retort's more likely to do something. I should have did Thassa's Oracle in my upkeep here. Alright, what are we doing here? I do have Yorion available, so they have to be concerned about that. I'm just going to play Oracle. Like, if you want to counter Oracle, that's fine by me. This feels like a card you probably should counter. Dig through time, huh? Okay. Sure. Dig away. So I get my Oracle, so now I can look for interaction for them. I guess Mystical Dispute is what we want. I might try flashing in Yorion at the end of turn. Okay, Fabled Passage, fine. So what do we got? I assume a Thoughtseize at least. Oh, Inverter, okay. I think if they had dispute, they probably would have used it there. Or they're just sandbagging it for Yorion. Okay. Fine with me as well. Sailor is also good. I am going to play the Sailor before they get to untap because I want to play around their counter spells. Okay, so they have 6 mana here. Sure. You're gonna go for another dig through time? I think I do have to counter that one though. That's too. They have 2 cards left, so hopefully the 2 cards they have left are not very good. I think I actually do get some extra value from doing this in the upkeep. Definitely bottom, and I think this is fine on top. This is good. So we're at 5 devotion right now. Sure. They're just trying to dig for something. They did put a card on top. So I could either scry with Castle Vantress or I could deploy some threats. I think I'm going to play the Trickster here, and then I'll maybe scry with Vantress in the upkeep. I don't know, let's see what they do here. I could also sacrifice Omen of the Sea here. That actually might be the better plan. And scry with that 3 mana that way. They've burned 2 disputes already, and they've burned 1 inverter. Bottom and bottom. Okay. So let's see, right now this is 6. So how much? So effectively this is 5 mana, so I'd need 10 to use both of these, right? So I have 6, 7. So I don't have enough to do both, so I guess I'm just going to play the island anyway. Maybe I need to build to the point where I can do both, so I don't know. I guess here I just cast Brazen Borrower. And that might be good enough. Because that puts them at 6, right? So if we can deal with this... Okay, so they're burning another Oracle to try to stay alive here. That's good. They've burned 2 Oracles, which means that the chance that they're going to pull off the combo are much less. So they're on a 2-turn clock. They have to find something to deal with Borrower. They did find a card they like, though, so that's worth noting. Bottom, and Rivulet is kind of interesting because it does give me a way to like beat Inverter plus Oracle. It's gonna drag the game on a lot longer. I think that's the safe thing to do, so I'm gonna do that. Pass. So this takes... So they don't have enough mana to play both Inverter plus Jace in one turn. So this turns off Inverter plus Oracle. So they might have found Fatal Push to kill off the Borrower, but if that's the case, that's still fine. Five mana. What the hell is 5 mana here? Is this Ashiok again? Dig Through Time. Okay. Okay, so Dig Through Time has to find like a Fatal Push right now. Or they have to find a removal spell for Brazen Borrower or they're dead. Okay. Alright, I see how it is. Cycling. Okay, so I'm guessing they didn't find it. Yes! Didn't get there. They failed to find removal, and Brazen Borrower wins the match. Holy shit, that puts us at 4-0 with this deck so far. My god. Alright, well, I guess we're playing to see if we can 5-0 with this deck. Even if we fail at the last match, like, this has still been a success, I think. The tempo plan seems like it's strong. Just having lots of things to do at instant speed, helpful. It makes us less reliant on Leyline, but I mean, Leyline also still is really good in the deck. It's free devotion, and it makes like the few non-instant things like Gadwick and Thassa also things that we can do at instant speed, so that's nice. So far, like, yeah, this was great. Wow, alright. But of course, it's like almost 2.5 hours long so far, so see how long this last match is. But, yeah, no, so beat Inverter, right? I think we played against it, yeah, once, right? So this is the second time, so 2 Inverter matches so far. We beat one Yorion, and then the other one was the red-green deck. Not bad, not bad. Inverter's probably a pretty good match for us, just because, like I said, instant speed is very good against them. And the Rivulet helps a lot too, for sure. I mean, the Flyers are also helpful because they can chip away at their life total pretty quickly. Them thought seizing us and us having Borrower to put in play was just money. Alright, they need to, like, opponent, I need you to get in this game because I'm hungry. I need to eat my dinner. It's like almost 8 o'clock at night. I've been doing lots of work today, and I chose to wait to eat dinner after this instead of before, so I start to feel the fatigue just a little bit. Alright, we are on the play versus Apes of Wrath. I love the name. It's an incredible name. Good job, opponent. So they are a 60 card deck, so let's see if they have something else to show us. On the play for going for the 5-0. What's taking so long? Okay. I don't know, MTGO just lagging a little bit. Lurrus! Okay, so we're up against Lurrus, so my guess is this is probably the SRAM deck. One land is not a keep. This is still not great, but I think we're going to keep it. Alright. Keep. I'm gonna say... Well, we're not gonna really have a good point to play this Spectral Sailor, right? Because turn 2, we want to jam a 2-drop, and then, like... maybe Master Waves is the thing that goes away. I don't know. Does the Lurrus deck have a way to deal with Master Waves, or... Because I feel like Gadwick is probably something we want against them. Yeah, I'm going to put Master away. We're down on lands. I think this is fine. Alright, upkeep. So we play our Castle Vantress and pass. Let's take off this upkeep stop. It's only the upkeep stop is something we rarely use, but it's only in the late game with Castle Vantress, so we don't need to have that stop there the rest of the time. But I'm not really confident against the Lurrus deck. Like, yeah. Oh, okay. So this might just be burn. Oh fuck. Well then, Master Waves would have been good. I guess Harbinger. Let's just try to slow them down a little bit. Yeah. See if we can try to tempo them out a bit. Okay. They might have shock. Wild Slash, that's equivalent to shock. Shock or shock equivalent. Alright, well, I guess we're passing here. We might just Brazen Borrower this thing back to their hand if they just load up on it. I don't have a good way to win here, though. Like, none of these cards are the ones... Like, we really wanted Master Waves against this deck, but there's no way of knowing if it was the black-white deck or if it was, like, this deck. And with only 2 lands, like, it was also hard to keep Master, because, I mean, it's not like we're going to be casting it either, so... Alright. Let's just take it. If they don't do anything, I'll just flash in Brineborn. This just looks like burn. I guess I'm gonna try to trade with this Swiftbeer. Okay, well, that plan's not gonna work out. I can't get it out of Lightning Strike range, so I guess that's gonna happen. None of these are really great options, but I guess I'm doing this. Then if I draw a land, I can play Gadwick and get around it. Okay, well, not that land. I think we're dead. Like, we're not beating this. We're gonna take like a bajillion damage. This Master of Waves actually would have been... Well, I don't know. We still couldn't have cast it at this point, so it might have been too little too late. Oh, that's horrifying. Alright, well, we're at 8. I don't think I can afford to block here. I have to just cast this Gadwick. We're dead to like 2 burn spells, so... Not really good with Eidolon on the board, so we probably have to block Pyromancer and Eidolon and hope that they don't have a burn spell. The last 2 cards in their hand have to be just like complete trash. Okay, well, we're dead. That is going to be enough to kill us. Oh, that's rough. I don't know. Our 5-0 dreams don't really look like they're terribly alive right now. What's good against them? Like, not really many of these spells, to be honest. Like, yeah, these are all like, yeah, they're not great. I don't really want any of them. Like, they're, yeah, not like the counter spells don't really do much against them. The Damping Sphere barely hurts them, but it actually probably hurts us more because it turns off Nykthos, so we can never like get back into the game with it. We really just want like a good Master of Waves hand. That's kind of what's gonna do it for us. Alright, this might work. We'll keep this. We have Trickster, Master Waves, and 3 lands, so there's a good chance that Master Waves can get out there and stabilize. Nimble to 6, that's also helpful. The only thing we gotta watch out for is, what's it called? Come on, I know the answer to this question. It's, Stomp. And, well, Stomp and Wild Slash is only if they have a creature power 4 or greater, so Stomp is the one we have to be careful of because that can actually cause Master Waves to die. Alright, but I don't know. It looks like we have a decent shot this game. They don't have a 1-drop? Excellent! Okay, Castle Ventress. And we even have a good 3 to put in front of Master too. So if we can draw that 1 more land, it's going to be good. I think I'm just going to run a Cutthroat out. Yeah, I expected it to die. Why are they lightning striking it? That doesn't... I don't... Okay, whatever. I'm not going to argue it. Play Gadwick. Because I want Devotion on the board for this, and it gives me the best chance. Like, this also dodges, like, shocks, so... I'd have to waste, like, another lightning strike on it. Which is fine. We can deal with that. They don't really seem to have many creatures, though. Okay, you Chain to the Rocks this. If I draw another land, I'm probably going to play, like... Yeah. Okay, I guess I'm just going to play Cutthroat and Sailor. Try to go that way. If they're going to remove all of our creatures, that's fine. We're just going to keep jamming them until, you know, one of them sticks. Sure. This looks like they don't have anything left in their hand. Now, I am not going to let them just Lurrus and get the Pyromancer back. That would be silly. There's no reason to do that. I think much better is just play another Cutthroat in this turn. Okay, chain the rocks. What would you like to chain to the rocks here? Fine. You can have it. Looks like they're flooding out pretty hard. So why aren't you casting Lurrus here? I'm not going to block that. Did you forget that you have a companion? You might have. Alright, Thassa's not bad. Thassa can definitely wake up next turn too, which is nice. I don't know, they just seem like they're flooding here, and I don't know why. They could have played Lurrus last turn, so you can chain another thing to the rocks if you want. That's not really going to change much. I'm assuming they're going to take the Brineborn again. Just because it's the most power to help race them. Well, they take the Storm Tamer, that's surprising. Okay, sure. Alright, come on. Land is what we want this turn. Thassa, find us a land. Find us a land. Find us a land. Why are you waiting? Okay, perfect. Let's attack first. They have like a shock in their hand or something. And it doesn't look like it. Okay, so they're like very dead next turn, right? I don't even need to block it, anything at this point. I can just play Trickster, wake up Thassa, turn off like Lurrus as a blocker if I need to. Are you fucking kidding me? You drew 4 Chain to the Rocks this game? You are so incredibly good at this game. My god. Hats off, opponent. Just freaking wow. Are you going to remember that you actually have like a companion now? I don't know. 4 Chain to the Rocks, like this is incredible. All right. Interesting. They're kind of worried here. All right, what do we find? I don't think that's what I want right now. No, I'm just going to attack like this. And I'm going to play Trickster in their upkeep. So you know what? Maybe I just let them make some attacks. Okay, cool. I think they lose. They have no cards in hand. Yeah, so there we go. Let them make the attack. All right. 5-0 Dream is alive, but we have to beat Lurrus Burn on the draw. They really tried there. 4 Chained to the Rocks. Are you kidding me? Come on. All right. Whatever. We got to run this back. Let's just hope that it works. Come on, for the 5-0, can our opponent just mulligan to like 3? Fuck. The percentage in the draw is not amazing. I don't know, I'm not like particularly hopeful for this, but let's try. This is just so bad. They kept set, like, we cannot keep this. This is not going to do shit. I guess this does something more? Put a Nykthos in the bottom. It's not really great, but I don't know, maybe we can like use Harbinger to stay alive long enough to draw a master. Soulscar Mage does not fill me with good feelings. That's not helping either. Alright, I think we're gonna lose to this. It looks like they have a pretty good hand, and like this is just not great at all. And maybe if we draw Master Waves and we get there like long enough, then maybe it'll work, but I'm not confident about that, so it just does not feel good. Yeah, that's not really what I was hoping to see either. Okay, that sort of helps. Yeah. Okay, sure. Well, they wasted a Paralysis trigger in that, so like Harbinger effectively countered a Lightning Bolt. I don't know, if we can draw Master Waves, we can still come back, maybe. Alright. Well, it's not bad either. Okay, so do I just play Oracle and just try to dig for it? I think so. Actually, no, I should have waited. I have Leyline. That was stupid. I don't need to do this right now. Alright, come on, Master. Yes! Okay. So you're telling me there's a chance. It's the card we need, so I just have to not die. That's pretty much it. The clock isn't that great right now. They have 3 cards in hand. Yeah, this doesn't look amazing. They're burning my creature again, so that's fine. Master's going to make a bunch of tokens, which will be okay. And then Yorion's going to come out and blink Master Waves, which will be also fantastic. So Lurrus of the Dream Den, okay. It's fine. Okay, you know what? The dream is alive. So Lurrus can't really attack me here. Next turn I can play Brineborn plus Trickster if I want. No, come on! They had 2 cards left! One of them is just chained to the... Okay, the dream's dead. Everybody, I'm sorry. The dream died. we are so dead. Our hopes and dreams just sank with that fucking chain to the rocks. Oh, God, where were you when I needed you? Gee, oh my God. Alright, this is... So, we're going to have to let them attack again, and we're going to try to throw both Brineborn and Merfolk Trickster in front of the Lurrus, I think. They have one card. Okay, so I'm going to let them attack here. I need to kill this Lurrus. Okay. I have one card. You know what? Hold on. Oh! That's okay, so that's right. Okay, how do I guess I have to do it like this. I gotta get greedy, I think. Alright, I have to hope that they just drew nothing. I could take 3 damage, but then I'm dead to, like, a burn spell, so... Alright, we're gonna do it like this. And we're gonna pray. Oh god, that was fantastic. That is also extremely helpful. Okay, you know what? The dream is alive again. Alright. Maybe we can hold this. I have to block like this. Right, I mean... So we're dead to, like, Boros Charm if we tap out. Alright, come on, play a land to make me feel good about my life. Okay. I think we do have to counter that, right? So if I use Wizard's Retort right now... I'm just trying to think, can I play this Gadwick and, like, do anything with this first? I don't think so. I think it's one or the other. Okay. Guess I play Omen of the Sea here and try to find a land. Oh god, the shields are gonna be down for a turn, but okay, I want to draw that. Alright, shields down. Come on, find a land. Not a hasty creature. Land! Yes! So the last card in their hand has to be another land. Okay, so we're in it, boys. We're in it! We can do this! Alright, let's do this right. We're gonna get there the hard way with the Storm Tamer. Lava Runner? I guess that's okay. I'm not really worried about that. If they attack with it, Gadwit can block it. This is getting better and better! I wonder if they have Boros Charm in hand and they're just like sandbagging it, waiting for us to tap out. Yeah, we're going to use the Storm Tamer in that. So we draw a card. They have no cards left in hand, so I think that as long as we play carefully, we're going to win this. Oh my god, I can't believe it. What the comeback of the century. Okay, so how much mana? We have access to 6 mana. So let's attack first. We have a counterspell in hand, we can hold that up. So if they play like anything, I can just like flash in Thassa and it'll be fine. Or even Yorion is an option here. Come on, come on. We're gonna do this. I can. Oh my god, I can't believe we're gonna. Yes, we got there. Oh, fan-fucking-tastic. Conceded from the game. You see that? You see this beautiful 5-0 trophy? Oh my god. It has been a while. It's been a fair bit, but Mono Blue's still putting up the results here. Now I gotta be honest, like some of those matches were like really close, and we like barely escaped by the skin of our teeth. But you know what? I will take it. That's why we play Mono Blue, because we love like feeling like the wins that we get are actually deserved. So fuck, this was incredible. All right, well obviously there's got to be something to this. So I don't know, Storm Tamer seemed like it was actually really good. And we even saw Sailor drawing us a bunch of cards and helping draw games out like that. Fantastic. Rivulet, like, helping us against, you know, the Inverter deck for sure. I even like Cutthroat, because again, it just, like, makes it easier to pass the turn and, like, hold up stuff, so... Yeah, like, this seemed like this was pretty good. And, like, we saw Harbinger off of Leyline for 2 mana was fantastic, so... Yeah, I don't know. I'm just super, super stoked about this. You know what? This was a great day. We launched our playmats today. You know, we got this. Oh, fuck, got the 5-0 off of this. This is fantastic. I don't know. Like maybe I don't know if we didn't play all the sideboard cards because we didn't see all the matches that they're necessarily for. But you know what? Maybe it's fine. Yeah, there's definitely some decks, like I think the Heliod decks we might struggle against a little bit, but we have Annuls to try to fix that a little bit. I don't know. This is okay. It seems like this is playable at the very least. Like, so fuck. Thanks everybody for watching this. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Come on. If I haven't earned your thumbs up and you're subscribed from this, like, how am I supposed to do that? I have given everything that I have. So please, please, please post some comments. Let's celebrate. I love this. Thanks everybody for watching. I will see you again on Thursday, and we should be playing some Historic once it gets updated on Arena. So, see you everybody next time.